Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you can probably tell, I am in a different location right now. So since it's my 26th birthday, and I'll probably post this up on the day as well, if I even post this, I don't know, but I kind of wanted to sit down and do a 26 things I've learned at 26. I've kind of just been jotting things down in my journal over the past few years, and I always thought maybe one day I'll film like a 20-something things I've learned at 20-something. I'm not 26, didn't think it would be this far into my 20s, but yeah, I finally decided to just go ahead and film it. If anything, something for me to look back on when I'm like old and shriveled. So yeah, if you guys are interested to see 26 things I've learned at 26, then please keep on watching. No one cares. And I don't mean this in a really like emo way. I just mean like, I've just finally come to the realization that people are way too worried about things that are happening in their own lives or what's happening with them to even like think about what you're doing. So you should never not do something because you're worried about what people think. Honestly, no one cares. It doesn't affect them. Money cannot buy happiness. I mean, this is true. I have a lot of examples, but for my own reference, December 2017, you know what I'm talking about. No expectations. And when I say this, I mean when it comes to people. Don't expect people to ever do anything the way you would want it to be done, or expect people to act the way that you would act. Yeah, just don't expect too much from other people because you'll only be disappointed. But always have really high expectations for yourself. This is a really big one, and it's something I've always lived by, albeit the past year I haven't really been living up to it. Treat others the way that you want to be treated. This is probably the oldest primary school saying in the entire world, but it's something I truly do live by, and that one's pretty self-explanatory. Just don't be an asshole if you don't want people to be an asshole to you. Do what makes you happy. By all means, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you excited to wake up in the morning. Do what your heart is telling you in that moment, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone, including yourself. Divine timing. I'm such a believer in the power, I don't know if it's power, but in the concept of divine timing. I really feel like everything happens the way it's meant to happen when it's meant to happen. If you really want something right now, right this second, and it doesn't happen, it's not meant to happen. It will happen for you when it's meant to happen. I keep saying happen, but divine timing. Speaking of happening, life is what happens when you're busy making plans. This kind of ties into the first one, but I feel like for the longest time, I would always plan everything out to the T, like this is going to happen then, that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I'm going to do after. Life gets in the way, things change, but that's fine. It works out for the best, and it happens the way it's meant to happen. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stop saying happen after this. Welcome every wrong turn and every mistake. You'll learn from it, and it's only going to grow you as a person. I saw this quote recently, and it was, understand yourself more than being understood by others. This is something I've struggled with for a really long time, but it's definitely more important to understand yourself and why you need to do something than being worried about if people will understand why you're doing it or how you're going to explain it to people. You don't need to. Be kind. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy sometimes, but just be kind. Don't take opinions to heart. Everyone has opinions. Everyone's entitled to their opinions, but yeah, never take it too hard. Family is really, really important. Show gratitude. Be appreciative. Don't be an entitled little prick, you know? Don't ever compare yourself to anyone else. Especially in this day and age of social media, it's so hard to not compare yourself, but you know, that sun and moon analogy, they both shine when the time is right for them. Just don't compare yourself because you never really know what's going on with anyone, and you shouldn't make yourself feel bad about not being at a certain place at a certain time. People can change if they really, really want to. If they want to. That's what's kind of important. Better late than never. I feel like I always say this, and I'll always stand by it. Just do it if you want to do it. It's never too late. Just do it. You'll never know unless you try. Honestly, you can guess how things will work out. You can wonder how things would have been if you had done it, but the only way you're ever going to know is if you do it. Just do it, because you'll never know unless you do it. Collect experiences. Grab as many experiences as you can, just because it's going to make you the person you'll be at the end of the day. Some are good experiences, some are shit experiences, but they're all experiences. You'll still learn. Hoard experiences. Trust the process. Don't do things just because everyone else is doing it. Some things may not be for you. Surround yourself by people who inspire you and lift you up. Just have really good energy, to be honest. Always quality over quantity. Mainly when it comes to people, food as well, but sometimes I'd rather have a lot of food. But yeah, mainly when it comes to people, quality over quantity. Never make excuses. It's easy to blame things on other people, other situations, other factors that may have affected it, but at the end of the day, just don't make excuses. Take responsibility and figure things out. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Always. The solution to almost everything is a hot shower, a freshly lit candle, comfy PJs, and crying into your pillow. Stay curious. Always stay curious. And there we have it. That's the 26 things I've learned at the age of 26. That sounds really weird to say. I can't believe I'm 26. I'm closer to 30 than I am 20. I'm going to stop feeling sorry for myself and enjoy this year of my life. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this was helpful or enjoyable, and I will see you next time.